Fun fact, guys, ENTJ personality type are the most sexually adventurous. Okay guys, you didn't hear that from me. Hi lovers, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if this is your first time hearing my voice, you are heartily welcome. This is a series I started as the year began on the 16 personality types by Myers-Briggs. I am very nice, so I will be leaving the link to the playlist of the series on the screen right now and also in the description box just for you. Make sure you check it out. I wouldn't want you to be confused as we proceed. In this video, like I already talked about, and also from the title, I will be doing an exposition on the ENTJ personality type. The ENTJ personality type are natural born leaders. Yes, they are. Before then, I need to address their primary mode of living, which is they focus externally and deal with things rationally and logically. Your secondary mode is internal, where you primarily take things through your intuition. You are known to live in a world of possibilities where you see all sorts of challenges to be conquerable, not conquerable by default, but you want to be responsible for conquering them. You have a drive for leadership, and this is accompanied by a quick understanding of complexities, absorbing of large amounts of information that is not even personal to you with quick and decisive judgment. You are what the society calls take charge people. I should also mention that you are very career focused and you naturally fit into the corporate world. You are constantly in search of problems in your environment that you can turn into solutions. You generally see things from a long-range perspective, and you are usually successful at identifying plans to turn problems around, especially corporate-related problems. You are usually successful in the business world because of that drive to leadership. You are tireless in your efforts on the job and driven to visualize where an organization is headed. For these reasons, you are natural corporate leaders. There is no much room for error in the world of the ENTJ. You dislike seeing mistakes repeated, and you do not tolerate inefficiency. When your patience is tried in this respect, you may become quite harsh. And this is because you are not naturally tuned into feelings and more than likely don't believe in considering feelings. Like many types, ENTJ has difficulty seeing things from others outside your own perspective. But unlike other types, ENTJs naturally have little patience with people who do not see things the same way as the ENTJ. Therefore, you need to consciously work on recognizing the value of other opinions as well as the value of being sensitive to others' feelings. If you do not, you will be seen by others as a forceful, intimidating, and overbearing person, which could be a real problem for you, as important information and collaboration from others may not be passed to you, and you can be overbearing to your spouse and parents. Because of your personality, you are bestowed with a tremendous amount of personal power and presence, which will work for you as a force towards achieving your goals. However, this personal power can cause people to avoid you and separate themselves from you. Learn to adjust accordingly and put people at ease around you. Did I mention that you are quick to verbalize your opinions and decisions to the rest of the world? So guys, the next time the floor is thrown open and someone already has a question or ready to contribute, they are likely to be ENTJ. One quick warning though, if you as an ENTJ has not fully developed your intuition, you will be prone to make hasty and poor decisions without understanding all of the issues and possible solutions. On the other hand, if you have not well developed your thinking ability, you will have difficulty applying logic to your insights and will often make poor decisions. In that case, you may have brilliant ideas and insights into situations, but little skills in determining how to act upon your understanding, or your actions may be inconsistent. You can come off as dictatorial and abrasive because of this. In all, you love to interact with people. As an extrovert, nothing wins your heart, and it's satisfying and enjoyable as a lively, challenging conversation. You naturally respect people who are able to stand up to you and argue persuasively their point of view. This is because there aren't too many people who will do so because of your dynamic presence, intimidating personality that is coupled with a high level of self-confidence and excellent verbal communication skills. Do you know that the most confident individuals may experience moments of self-doubt when debating a point with an ENTJ? ENTJ would prefer a home to be beautiful, well-furnished and efficiently run. You will likely place importance on your children being well-educated and structured. You will also desire a congenial and devoted relationship with your spouse. You are also likely to want to be in charge of your home as you do in your career. Your interest would be someone with a strong self-image who is also a thinking type. And because you primarily focus on your career, you may have a problem with being constantly absent from home physically and mentally. You are genuinely interested in people's ideas and thoughts. You are enthusiastic and energetic. You take commitments very seriously. You are fair-minded and interested in doing the right thing. You are very good with money. You are extremely direct and straightforward. You are verbally fluent. You enhance and encourage knowledge and self-growth in all aspects of life. You are able to live relationships without looking back. You are able to turn conflict situations into positive lessons. You are able to take constructive criticism well. You have an extremely high standards and expectations, which can be both a strength and a weakness. You usually have strong affections and sentimental streaks. You are able to dole out discipline. Your enthusiasm for verbal debates can make you appear argumentative. You have a tendency to be challenging and confrontational. You tend to get involved in win-lose kind of conversations. You have a tendency to not listen to others. You also have a tendency to be critical of opinions and attitudes that doesn't match your own. And like I point out in the strengths section, you have a high expectation and standard, and this can be viewed as a weakness too. You are not naturally in tune with people's feelings and reactions. You may have difficulty expressing love and affection, sometimes seeming awkward or inappropriate. You can be overpowering and intimidating to others. You have a tendency to want to always be in charge rather than sharing responsibilities. You can be very harsh and intolerant about messiness or inefficiency. You have a tendency to be controlling. You may be slow to give praise or to realize another's need for praise. If unhappy or undeveloped, you may be very impersonal, dictatorial, or abrasive. You have a tendency to make hasty decisions and you may explode with terrible tempers when under extreme stress. Nearly all ENTJs will be able to recognize the following traits in themselves. 1. You are able to cut straight to the chase in any situation and not be sidetracked by non-essential issues. 2. You have a propensity for leadership which follows naturally from your ability to control and manage real-time, or better put, real-world situations. 3. You have a talent for factual analysis, unbiased by prejudice or emotion. 4. You have a can-do approach to life which makes the working environment a positive place for you. 5. You have a strong regard for positive social and economic institutions, structure and government. 6. You are second to none when it comes to time and space management. Everything is organized and in its place. 7. You are able to constantly synthesize and adapt new ideas and concepts into strategies for business, social, financial, or environmental development. You must learn to feed your strength and face your weakness. Make it a point of duty to find out what others really think. Also, you have to learn to take out time to let the whole situation speak to you. Try to not get upset. Calm down as fast as you can. When you get upset, you lose. You should respect your need for intellectual compatibility. Grow to be accountable for yourself. Master the art of being humble. Take a positive approach to differences in people. And one last thing here, don't get too obsessed. Recognize the value that personal worth has to you, your friends, your family, your inner sense of self-worth in life. Take pride in just being a good person and don't allow external situations control you. Nothing out there is more important than your own happiness. We have come to the end of this video. And for my last word for this week bonus, it is taken from Romans 12 verse 16, and it says, "Be of the same mind towards one another. Do not be haughty in mind, but associate with the lowly. Do not be wise in your own estimation." This translation is the King James translation. Remember to like this video as it helps YouTube to know that this video is worth sharing because you did. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I told you I love hearing from you, and that is really true. Share this video with everyone else you know. You shouldn't keep knowledge to yourself. And do make sure you are subscribed if you're not. And also turn on the notification bell beside the subscribe button for notifications when I upload in future, so you don't miss any new uploads. See you in my next video. I love you all. Bye.